Revealing testimony in court today as a jury gathered this to continue testimony in the murder of nurse Caitlyn Kaufman. The 26-year-old was shot while driving to work along I-440 in December of 2020. News 2's Nikki McGee joins us with more on the shocking testimony we heard from her accused killer in court today.
Yeah, Kinley, well, 23-year-old Devontae Hill made the decision to take the stand today, and when he didn't beat around the bush. He admitted that he did, in fact, pull the trigger and says he wasn't thinking clearly at the time.
You decided that you were going to pull that trigger and pull it again and pull it again and pull it again. You decided to do that.
I just reacted. I wasn't thinking about anything.
Devontae Hill admitting multiple times in court on Saturday he alone fired the gun out of his cousin's car. But beyond that, he claims things are a blur.
I did not know I hit her car 6 times at that moment.
Because you were just firing over and over and over again.
Hill and his cousin, 30-year-old James Cowan, were on their way to pick up Cowan's girlfriend when Hill says the two were cut off by a car. Hill says Cowan slammed on the brakes and he reached for a firearm sitting in his lap.
What were you trying to do?
I couldn't tell you what I was trying to do.
Hill says rage took over and he did cocaine and popped a Xanax before getting in the car. After the fact, he went home and searched Nashville shootings. But he wouldn't know the impact of his actions until hours later.
I was actually in the car with someone and they had seen like a social media post of like a news clip of a nurse being killed. So when I seen that, I quit talking to the people I was with and I just left and went in the house, and the panic came back and I was searching again.
Hill admits that he ended up trading the gun with a friend, hoping to get rid of the murder weapon. He also admits to lying to police, trying to protect his cousin who was driving.
Maybe he was driving, but he didn't do anything wrong. I did all the crime myself. He didn't tell me to do it. He didn't help me do it. I done this on my own.
Hill continued to assert his loyalties to family, also adding he has 2 children. Saturday's trial ended with a firearms expert breaking down the shooting details consistent with the crime.
So if the person who's shooting is shooting from the passenger side of the passing car, is that consistent with the data?
Yes, it would be, as long as their hand is out the window.
Well, court wrapped up shortly after lunch today and trial will resume Monday morning. Kinley?